social media influencers.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Hyped up on that secret sauce. Love to tell you to chase down a dozen donuts with a gallon of milk for all of those gains. They'll even go as far to tell you that eating 36 eggs a day is the equivalent of a cycle of roids. And no sooner have they popped the top on their latest protein bottle delivered from their affiliate than they tell you how great it tastes and how it is the best protein ever.
I want the truth!
So today, I'm gonna take you behind the scenes and tell you all the things that fit influencers don't want you to know and give you my top 6 best protein supplements of 2024. The No Fake channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and it's 2024. Protein supplements don't have to be cloak and dagger, smoke and mirrors. Today, I'm going to be breaking down the facts behind your protein supplements and giving you the top 6 best protein supplements of 2024. The number 1 best protein supplement of 2024 and of all time is whole food. You should be getting almost all, if not all, of your protein intake from whole food sources. What about a gallon of milk a day? Go mad. Well, listen, I love milk. I think it's healthy for you. I would recommend it. And in a gallon of milk, you're getting a ton of protein. You're also getting a crap ton of fat and sugar. You're probably gonna get the craps too. You could go with skim milk. A lot of people would say, well, I'll save about 1,000 calories and a lot of fat. However, having all of that sugar without the fat is gonna spike that insulin, which is gonna make things just as bad as if you had all of that fat with it.
Did that go the way you thought it was gonna go? Nope.
If you're looking for something simple, effective, convenient, and tastes really good, and you're not lactose intolerant, I certainly would suggest milk. But as all things, less is more, and you wanna be picking quality over quantity. And that's why if I had to steer you in the direction of milk, I would probably tell you to pick up Fairlife milk. Frankly, their chocolate milk tastes out of this world, but they actually utilize a process, and frankly, I think it's like a specialized type of cow that allows them to have less sugar, less fat, and more protein. Everything that you would want as far as a protein supplement is concerned, but it's whole food. I am all in when it comes to eggs. I go through about 4 dozen a week. I'm a big proponent. I can't tell people enough to consume their whole eggs. But don't believe everything you read on the interwebs. There's like some studies and articles out there, I'm sure most of them are fake, if not all of them, stating that eating 36 eggs a day is gonna be the equivalent of a steroid cycle. And I just don't know how people ever believe that, because it can't be the furthest thing from the truth. Are they healthy? Yes. Should you consume them? Absolutely. Is this thing better than a protein shake? I would say so, but by no means is this going to be a steroid cycle. Thank you for using my affiliate links, but using those affiliate links, which are in the description of today's video, not only keeps this ice bath so cold, it'll make inflation shrink. It does go to help give back. So let me know when you use those links so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. The best post-workout protein supplement of 2024 has to be whey protein isolate. It's got a bioavailability above 100. It's quick and easy to digest, and it's got a full amino acid profile. There are so many delicious whey protein isolate flavors, but probably the one that I continue to go to most often, at least for the past year, has to be Alpha Lion's Superhuman Protein, specifically their PB and Gains. It's chocolate, it's peanut butter, but the best part is it's got like M&M inclusions, like little small pieces of M&Ms in there. It's like drinking an M&M milkshake. Now they put in whey protein isolate in here. They also throw in digestive enzymes. Now, many people, if you don't have a problem digesting milk or lactose, you're not going to want those digestive enzymes in your protein because it's just not necessary. Now, if you tend to get the protein farts, you know who I'm talking about. This is going to make digesting this just that much easier on your stomach and your overall system, and I'm sure your friends will thank you. One of the biggest lies that so many online gym bros are pushing is that double scoop of protein. Why? Because more is better. Unfortunately, that's just not the case.
I want
the truth!
2 scoops of protein is probably going to land you 50 plus grams of protein, and your system, it just can't handle it.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
If you had the equivalent of that in whole food, your body has to digest it and then absorb it over a few hours. Unfortunately, with the liquid protein shake, your stomach is getting all of that protein within a few minutes, and it can't utilize all of that protein. So, long story short, save your money. The biggest bang for your buck is going to be doing 1 scoop of protein at a time. I mentioned earlier in the video that you want to pick quality over quantity when it comes to your protein supplements. And when it comes to the cleanest protein in the world, the best of 2024 has to be NutriBio's grass-fed whey protein isolate. The whey protein isolate comes from cows that are, as you would imagine, grass-fed, but NutriBio goes a few steps further. They don't use sucralose as an artificial flavoring. They instead use the more natural monk fruit and stevia, which have a better impact on your insulin than sucralose does. Also, they make their own supplements. They don't outsource them. They make them in a federally inspected GMP facility. They have 100% label transparency down to the 100th of a gram, which is unheard of in the supplement industry. They have third-party testing, so you know what's on the label is in the bottle. It's 2024. Prices are high. Inflation is high. Your check, it's not high. Uncle Sam doesn't give a damn. It wants its cut every year. So you want the best budget protein of 2024, and that has to be whey protein concentrate. It still has a bioavailability of 100. It's still going to digest quick, but just not as quick as its isolate counterpart. And it's going to be a little bit harder on your stomach. But if you don't have a sensitivity to lactose, it's not anything you're really going to take notice of. One word of warning is to steer clear of Walmart and other generic whey protein concentrates. Whey protein concentrate has a wide range in quality, from 20 all the way up to 80. And I think you can guess what those budget brands use. You want to find a company that you believe in that lists the quality of the whey protein concentrate on their label, like NutriBio already puts on that it's WPC 80, whey protein concentrate 80. One of the nice things about whey protein concentrate is that there are so many delicious flavors. You got to find one that just simply tickles your pickle. And compared to whey protein isolate, you're going to find there's going to be a bit more creaminess and a tad more flavor in the concentrate because they do have 1 to 2 more grams of fat and carbohydrates. Many of you are consuming protein as soon as you wake up, and you want the best breakfast protein of 2024.
An embarrassment of riches, as they say.
There's so many great breakfast flavors on the market today. Whether you just want a flavor that tastes like a cereal or you're looking to beef up the protein content of your cereal, you can mix the proteins, dump them into your cereal. The world is your oyster. And while I caution about using the word best when there's so many great ones on the market and flavors are subjective, the one that I have just been plowing through lately in the morning is Alpha Lion Superhuman Protein, their Cinnamon Swole Crunch. This tastes exactly like a Cinnamon Crunch cereal. I mean, exactly. And they have inclusions, little pieces of cereal. So I want you to picture the bottom of a cereal bowl. When you lift it up, tilt it up to your mouth and drink all of that flavor goodness in it with a little bit of remnants of the cereal. That's what this is. We all know that you get most of your muscle gains while you sleep. So you want the best nighttime protein of 2024. And most people on the market will tell you it is a casein protein. Now, I would say, as you probably might guess, whole food. Eating something that has protein in it before bed is probably the best option because it's going to digest slowly. Casein protein does digest over a 4-hour window, so it does do that. However, it's thick, it's hard to mix, and it just always seems to just sit in my stomach like a rock. When people ask for my take on a pre-bed protein, I always try to steer them towards a whey isolate / casein blend. It's the best of both worlds. You get a beautiful distribution of digestion because you get the fast digesting isolate and the slow digesting casein. Also, because it's a 55 isolate, 45 blend, you will notice that it's going to digest a lot easier. It's going to mix a lot easier. And frankly, for whatever reason, they taste a heck of a lot better. The other beauty of an isolate casein blend is that it's an anytime protein. For those of you that just want to get one protein and be able to use it any time of the day, you're going to want to go with this type of a blend because you can use it pre-workout, post-workout, you can use it in the afternoon for whatever reason, and you can use it pre-bed. Now, there's tons of delicious flavors when it comes to an isolate casein blend. There are tons of delicious isolate casein blend flavors out there, and I'm not trying to steer you towards any one particular. The one that I've used for the past 3 years, because quite simply, I love the flavor, is NutriBio's Muscle Matrix Confetti Cake. This came out on the 4th of July as a limited release as Freedom Fetti, but it sold out instantly, and they since made it into a permanent flavor. It tastes just like a moist cake. It's delicious. It's nice and creamy without being overly sweet. I don't know what else to tell you except I've put down tub after tub of this, and I'm still not sick of it.
I know you. You know you. And I know you know that I know you.
You want a protein that's going to help you fix your face, help you with the money maker. You want to look at collagen peptides. Now, a lot of people are iffy about collagen protein because the research itself doesn't show much of a benefit. But the current research with regards to peptides, which are smaller and easier for your body to absorb, show that they do help improve the elasticity of your skin. It's also thought to help with your connective tissue as well as some of your joints. I will say that the research has shown it takes upwards of 3 weeks to notice even a slight improvement. And keep in mind that improvement is not going to turn you into a 30-year-old Brad Pitt. I mean, some things just can't be fixed. For me and the studies that were shown, 10 grams of collagen peptides per day is the way to go. And that's what I use. And I purposely get unflavored when I get them. So I typically will mix this with some of my other stuff and I don't notice it whatsoever. It just kind of adds into the protein shake of the day. And now it's time. It is time for Fate of the Union, where I give you my final thoughts when it comes to protein supplements. And the real facts are you should not be listening to juiced up gym rats who are just pushing their affiliate links. You want to stick to whole foods as much as possible and pick a protein supplement that specifically aligns with your goals, your taste buds, and your budget. If you made it this far in the video,
Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
the best thing you can do to help support the channel, besides using the links in the description, is of course to watch another video. As usual, stay classy and don't save anything for the trip back.